Modern humans have access to better nutrition, medical care, and technologies that have allowed us to live longer, but a lot of us are unhealthier than we could ever be. You see, throughout time, the types of diseases that affect us have changed. Diseases of the past were caused by pathogens, viruses, and bacteria. These are all external sources. The diseases of today are caused by our own lifestyle factors. It's internal diseases such as heart disease, diabetes, and even cancer. Most animals would suffer the same fate if they were fed a processed diet full of junk, exposed to the stresses of a human life, and kept inside all day to sit around. So the key then to stacking the odds in your favor is to become who you're designed to be, with the main diseases being the ones that we create within ourselves. Preventing them will tremendously increases the chances of living a long and happy life. Alright, so the foundational step and pretty much one of the most important steps to achieving well-being is fixing your sleep. The first thing you can do is to reduce blue light before bed. What you might not know is that a lot of towns are actually replacing the traditional sodium lamps with LEDs. So you see this light here, that is now a LED. I remember being a child, this same street would have orange lights throughout the whole street. With these LEDs emitting more blue light, it's blocking your melatonin. So you go for a late night walk, you come home, you're not going to be able to sleep as well. You obviously, a majority of people know that you have a blue light filter on your phone, and if you don't, you need to get a better phone. So blocking all blue light before bed will help you produce the sufficient amount of melatonin. Another step is to get that early morning sunlight. This will provide you with a healthy cortisol spike. Alright, now imagine you don't wake up till about midday. You wake up, do some scrolling on your phone. You're now in what they call the circadian dead zone. This is the time of day where sunlight has no effect on your cortisol, causing a late spike. Alright, this is a signature of depression. Andrew Huberman talks about this, and it will make it very difficult to go to sleep that night. Now, it's mentioned a lot that the sun helps you produce vitamin D, but what you might not know is that the sun's UVs can actually penetrate as deep as 8 centimeters into the body. So, different levels of UV penetrate at different levels within the body. So, far red, infrared, penetrating all the way to the bones, and blue or purple, don't quote me on this, penetrating to the surface of the skin. So knowing this, it's obvious that the sun's benefits are far beyond our understanding. And while it's important not to overexpose yourself to the sun, a little bit too much is always going to be better than far too less. Now you are what you eat, and as much as you get your sleep in check and get a decent amount of sunlight, if you're still eating the wrong foods, it's going to cause you massive problems. And it's quite simple and basic. Eat less processed foods. If it has 200 ingredients, don't eat it. If it has tons of sugar, don't eat it. If it has more numbers than words, don't eat it. If it expires in 30 years, don't eat it. Alright? Mass manufacturing is where it's all gone wrong. Seed oils, sugar, excess sodium and salt. Now, despite refusing all these artificial flavors, colors, and cups of sugar, preservatives, you're still gonna feel like shit. Alright? Your body's gonna go into a state of withdrawal because, let's face it, all these modified and scientifically enhanced foods, they act on the same pathway as in the brain as drugs do. Now, you might just think that you can cut out sugar, but the truth is this is not the worst thing in the modern diet, and I believe it's hydrogenated oils. Originally thought to be healthier than animal fats, this was soon found out to not be the truth due to trans fats, a type of fat made in the manufacturing process, which is directly linked to heart disease. So by sticking to a minimally processed and whole food diet, your body will receive the nutrients, minerals, and vitamins it needs to run at its full potential. And by remembering that food is fuel first and pleasure second. While it's good to enjoy the meals you eat, It shouldn't be the primary goal. The benefits food has on your body and mind far outweigh how good it tastes in your mouth. So while the next step would be exercise, I feel the majority of the world already understands the importance of it. Just comes down to a lack of discipline, so I'm not going to dig into the benefits. So you slept like a rock, you're eating amazing, and you've gotten a decent amount of sunlight. All that's left to do is socialize. You see, throughout time, humans have relied on social interaction for connection, feeling a part of the tribe, and just a sense of belonging. By interacting with others, we gain new insights, perspectives, we expand our horizons, we gain knowledge, and we also share experiences with others. Overall, socializing is a very important aspect of human nature. It plays a vital role in our mental, physical, and emotional well-being. It helps provide us with a sense of purpose in life. If you have any loved ones around you today, family members, friends, don't forget to socialize with them. At the end of the day, we are more than ourselves. We are one. The divine oneness states that everything and everyone are connected. So there you have it. Sleep, sun, socialize. Three S's, STs in life, in my opinion.